Take two, because I started showing family photos and my grandbabies were in them, and I deleted that video. So, anyways, I've been watching Mount Everest videos of these rescuers that are taking people off the mountains. And I learned that a Sherpa is somebody that is a professional climber that goes up and helps to rescue people and or take some of the dead bodies down. When I did the investigation on Mount Everest, because you hear about Mount Everest, you've been hearing about it through your whole life, but you don't fully understand what they were talking about. There's a literal death zone on Mount Everest where the oxygen levels plummet. And people they go unconscious and then they die, because a lot of people are like, why are there hundreds and hundreds of bodies on Mount Everest? Why can't they just get down, or what can they do? But there's hundreds of bodies still on Mount Everest. And these Sherpas, I had to look the word Sherpa up because I wasn't understanding what a Sherpa was. A Sherpa is a professional climber from that region that goes up on Mount Everest to recover these, or do rescues and recover some bodies. Look at this guy. He's been there a long time. A super long time. Because all of his clothing is starting to disintegrate and, let's see if I can make it, I can zoom in a little bit. Disintegrate and leave. I thought he had glasses on, and I still think there's glasses or something around. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's crazy. Because it looks like he's still got part of his beard. He's starting to decompose. Of course, his skull, you can see. So he's been there a long time, right? Because when you're frozen, you can be preserved. But that's his jawline. That's his clothing. That's his femur. So the clothing on his legs are completely gone. So he's been there a long, long, long time. Let me show you what these Sherpa do. Because I was like, I keep getting these videos, and I'm like, what the hell am I getting these videos for? And then I have to investigate. These people in the orange are Sherpas. Listen to this guy breathing. This guy's breathing that hard. And like I said, there's a death zone where the oxygen levels plummet. And it's already hard enough to breathe up there. Somebody was saying, why would somebody risk their life like that? Look at this man. He's clinging on for dear life. He's clinging on for dear life. It makes you wonder why anybody would do any kind of sport that is so dangerous. And the only scripture just came instantly to my mind when it says that Satan came to Jesus and asked Jesus on the mountaintop, throw yourself down or cast yourself down off the mountain, because it is written that the angels would run to his rescue, basically. And Jesus said, do not put your God to the test. And when people are doing this, and then you have Sherpas that have to go and save them and putting their lives on in risk, like that scripture comes to mind. Do not put your God to the test. That's what comes to my mind. Because you know that this is the kind of thing that can happen to you, but you're up there on Mount Everest knowing the consequences, and that the oxygen levels drop in the death zone. That's crazy to me. And it's so weird that this even came to me. These videos just keep on popping up, and I kept watching them, scrolling through things. And I'm like, but why am I getting so many of these? Like, why are there so many of these popping up? So that's crazy to me.